Medivh, the Last Guardian, Prophet, Sorcerer. Here are 10 facts you didn't know about him. Number 10. The Demon Lord Sargeras tricked the powerful mage Aegwynn into thinking she defeated him. But instead he possessed her, laying dormant until she gave birth to her son, Medivh, his name meaning Keeper of Secrets in the High Elf tongue. After the child was born, Sargeras moved his essence into the infant's body, waiting until the perfect time to strike. Number 9. Medivh had a happy childhood spent with friends, Prince Lane Rin and Anduin Lothar. His happiness, however, was short-lived as Sargeras was starting to manifest within him. At the age of 14, he succumbed to a coma. After some time, he woke up in the middle of the night, stumbled into his father's room, and when his father touched his brow, the power within Medivh exploded. By the time the force had subsided, his father was dead, and Medivh nearly saw himself. Number 8. He laid comatose for 20 years after that fateful night, tended to by Anduin Lothar and clerics at the Northshire Abbey. When he finally awoken, he assured the court and his mother that everything was fine, but in reality it was only a facade of control, as the dark spirit of Sargeras was twisting his thoughts and emotions. Number 7. Possessed by Sargeras, he searched for a way to destroy the humans of Azeroth, whom he saw as the only thing standing in his way to true power. He found that on Raynor, bargaining with the warlock Gul'dan from his chambers in the Tower of Karazhan, Medivh promised to furnish Gul'dan with the location of the tomb of Sargeras if Gul'dan would bring the Horde to Azeroth and destroy the humans. And so, aided on the other side by Gul'dan's Shadow Council, Medivh opened the dark portal between Azeroth and Draenor. Number 6. It was shortly after this time that the mages of Dalaran sent Medivh an apprentice. This young apprentice was known as Khadgar, a name which among the dwarves meant trust. Time passed as the young Trust studied under Medivh. He lived within Karazhan with a few others, Medivh studying, Morwes serving as his aide, and Cook the chef making meals. Number 5. Around this time the war began picking up between the orcs and the humans, as the orcs increasingly struck out of the Black Morass. Soon after, the Horde's emissary Garona Halfworsen came to Karazhan. Unbeknownst to anyone, Medivh and Garona had a brief affair, which later resulted in a child, the mixed race Medan. Number 4. Medivh's soul constantly struggled with that of Sargeras for control of his body and mind. The fight between them was constant, and resulted in Medivh shifting periodically between stretches of calmness and lucidity and bouts of strangely incomprehensible behavior. To outsiders, he often seemed to make abrupt decisions or reverse his position on issues. When the struggle between the two souls became too great for Medivh's body to handle, he sunk into a catatonic state and became completely unresponsive. These periods varied greatly in duration and could range from a matter of minutes to months. Number 3. Through a vision in Karazhan, Khadgar and Garona discovered that it was Medivh who contacted Gul'dan and brought the orcs upon the lands of Azeroth. Together with Anduin Lothar, they battled and defeated Medivh in Karazhan. While battling, Medivh cast a spell to drain the youth and power out of Khadgar, making his hair grey and his body useless. With a sword, Khadgar managed to deliver a mortal strike to his master, ending his life and purifying him from the Demon Lord Sargeras. As Medivh was dying, the body started to transform into demon-like shape, and to finish it, Lothar had to decapitate it, banishing Sargeras into the Nether. Number 2. When Khadgar killed Medivh and destroyed the spirit of Sargeras, Medivh's spirit escaped. The echo of Medivh foresaw the eventual downfall of Lord Daeron, and with his mother's help his spirit attained form and was resurrected by the last of her magic. Medivh became a prophet, visiting Thrall in his dreams, urging him to travel to Kalimdor if he wishes to save his people. That resulted in Thrall and Jaina joining forces to face the Burning Legion and vanquishing the demon Archimonde. Number 1. After helping the mortal races in their fight against the Burning Legion, Medivh felt he has repaid part of his debt for his terrible sins. Turning into a Black Raven, he went to places unknown. However, some say that the Black Raven can still be seen endlessly circling Karazhan, leading them to believe that the Last Guardian lingers there in some form. And that's Medivh, guys, a very mysterious character, and this story, if you haven't watched the Warcraft movie, this story is a bit different than what we have in the movie. So I will not spoil the movie for you, but definitely watch it if you like the character. And it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault, right? It was all Sargeras. And actually his mother, Aegwynn, was a bit responsible for like giving him Sargeras. Like a disease maybe, but yeah, that is Medivh, and for the future we'll try to continue with the Hearthstone, well, characters, with the Hearthstone heroes. But obviously, if you have any suggestions about a character you want to hear about, a character from Warcraft lore or from Hearthstone, like a Hearthstone card, let us know in the comments, and obviously let me know how you like the series. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you missed the previous episodes, you can check them on the channel as well, on the list. And that will be it from me. Thank you so much. This is Gnimsh, and see you guys in the next episode.